Hi guys, I'm Palin Anise and thank you so much for coming back to join me on my channel. Today's sequence is all about opening the heart, just finding space and making room for love, compassion, and empathy, which we all need so much in these times. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so you've got your mat and you just want to find a nice, comfortable seated position. So you're going to start by just shifting the weight side to side so that you can find the sit bones on the earth and just gently cross the legs. We're going to let the palms gently rest on the knees and find a nice long spine. Feel the crown of the head reach up towards the sky and just allow your eyes to close gently. And we'll just begin here by connecting to the breath. So just taking a deep inhale for 1, 2, then exhale, release the breath for 1 and 2. And just repeating that a few times, inhaling and exhaling. It's a few more breaths, and as you do this, you allow the breath to go a little deeper each time, right? Maybe even doing a quick little mental scan of the body and just notice how you're feeling in your heart center. So just bringing your awareness right towards your heart. Right in towards the chest, maybe sending the breath there. We'll take 2 more. Deep inhale and exhale. Good, on your last exhale here, we're going to gently just relax the shoulders down. You can float your eyes open or maybe take a downward gaze, but if you'd like to keep your awareness inward, we're going to just focus on that heart center as you inhale, extending the heart forward. Feel the shoulder blades draw together as you lengthen the spine forward. Then as you exhale, we're going to round through the spine, chin's going to come to the chest. Good, inhale, extending forward. Finding space through the spine and the vertebrae. And then exhale, chin to the chest. Good, really scoop the belly out here. Feel the palms resisting against the knees so that you open up through the back more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale and pull back. And let's take this easy movement twice more. So inhale, finding more space than you did before. Extending the spine. Nice and long. Exhale, rounding the spine. So moving with the breath. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Good. And then inhale to sit up nice and tall. We're going to sweep the arms up alongside the ears. Allow the shoulders to just relax away. And just lift up from the heart here. And just pause. And as you maybe want to close the eyes, you'll just feel this nice rush of energy, this current moving through the arms and through the chest and through the side body. Breathe into that as you ground through your sit bones. Take a breath in and just exhale here. Good. We'll breathe again one time. Inhale, lift up. Then this time, exhale, we're going to bring the arms behind the back and interlace the fingers. Allow your shoulder blades to draw together as you just let your heart melt back. And just see what's comfortable for you. If you have a little tightness in the neck and shoulders, maybe you don't want the head to drop back too far, but find what works in your body. And just breathe here. The chest is open, the heart is lifted, the belly is in. And just finding that space across the chest. Right into the heart center as you take it out one last time. Exhale, bring it down through the heart. Good. And if there's an intention you'd like to set for your practice as we move in towards the heart, maybe there's something specifically you want to let go of or call in, you can do that now. Right. Good. So we're going to make our way to our hands and knees. And we're going to push right up into downward facing dog. So spread your fingertips nice and wide, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Just gently curl the toes under and lift your tailbone up to the sky. Now keep your knees soft for just a moment. Let the head just drop right in between the arms and then begin to lengthen the seat up towards the sky. Feel the spine get very long here as the crown of the head is heavy. Feel the shoulders lift up away from the ears and just begin to press it out through the feet. So you can alternately bend right knee and left knee and just kind of swivel. Feels really nice, right? Just kind of moving, finding a little freedom. Connecting to the earth, and we'll gently just take a little slow walk forward, coming into a forward fold. Now I'm going to turn this way to face camera, but just stay at the front of your mat. So take an inhale. We're going to come up halfway. Hands are going to come to the shins. Lift your heart forward. We're going to pause in this flat back position. Breathe in. Exhale here, pressing the palms into the shins. Find a little more space. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale, release it down. Good. Root down through all four corners of those feet as you rise up. Lifting through the heart. Lifting through the fingertips. Energizing. Take a breath. Exhale, press the arms down. Nice. Good. Let's take a breath in. Just sweep the arms up. Should feel nice. So here we're just connecting the breath and the movement. Exhale, press it down. Good. One more time. Breathe in to lift up. Exhale, press the arms down. Good. One last time. We'll inhale. Arms are going to reach alongside the ears. This time as we exhale, we're going to sink our seat back into Utkatasana chair pose. Right? We're going to draw that seat back and just turn parallel as you see. So sink your seat back so that it's back towards your heels. Fingertips are reaching forward towards the front of the mat. The shoulders relax down. Right here, I want you to see if you can find a little lift of that low belly. You want the weight to be back so far on the heels that your toes can wiggle. See if you can find that little wiggle of the toes. Nice. Now take a breath in. Hold it here. Good. Exhale. Just settle into it. Yes, you start to feel those thighs. Stay with it. Just breathe. Connect to the breath. Whatever's happening, whatever comes up, just stay in the breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We'll take it all the way forward. Nice. We're going to soften those knees and we're going to step back with the right leg. So the right leg is back, left leg is forward. And I'm going to gently just draw that right leg down towards the mat. Top of the foot comes down as well. And we're going to shift the hips forward and begin to lengthen up out of the waist. Now, depending on where you are in your practice, maybe you want to stay folded, keeping the hands on the earth for support. If you want to lift up, taking the palms to the top of that thigh, finding a little bit more space for the heart here. Good. Breathing in. Exhale, keep descending the hips down towards the mat so you really get a nice stretch to the psoas. Beautiful. Just deep breathing. Now, second option here, if it feels nice to maybe bring the hands behind the back again to interlace the fingers and then just find a little extra heart opener. Coming into your intention as you maybe let the head drop. Just staying with the breath. 2 more. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, releasing it up. And we'll melt it all the way forward. Good. Curl the back toes under. And we're going to step it back into a nice plank pose. Good. So getting nice and strong, really pressing through the balls of the feet, lifting the low belly. Take an inhale. Exhale to lower down to chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale to lift up into a baby cobra. And we're going to pause in this cobra for just a moment. I really feel that low back engage as you press the pubic bone down towards the mat more. Pull back on the hands and lift up through the heart. And we'll take 2 more. Inhale. Keep squeezing your seat. Stay fully energized here. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to curl the toes. We'll press through all fours here for just a moment and then make yourself up to downward dog. Feels nice to exhale and stretch out that back, right? Just breathe into that. Inhale. Then exhale, we'll make our way forward again to that nice fold. Root down and rise up. Inhale, breathing. Good. Exhale, press it down. Good. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale again, we're going to sink it back into that chair pose the second time, right? So this time you know exactly where you're going. Belly's lifted, seat is back, tailbone straight to the back, arms up alongside the ears. Breathe deep. stay here for 3 more. Weights in the heels. Stretch it forward. See if you can find a little more lift through that upper back. Lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale. We'll take it all the way forward. This time that left leg is going to go back behind you. So just finding the other side. Making sure the knee is over ankle to start. Always checking the alignment first. Good. Or gently let that back leg come down. Top of the foot flattens out. And check in, see where you want to go on this side. Each side is different, so maybe you want to stay flat. But even if you're flat, I want you to think about lifting the belly away from that right thigh, looping the shoulders back, and lifting through the heart. If you want to take it all the way up, you can bring it here. Different options, right? Find what works. Just breathe. Connecting to that heart center, feel it radiating. Hips and psoas stretching, and keep grounding, pressing fiercely through that front foot. So right foot is anchored, planted, and the weight is so far forward that there's no pressure in that back knee. It's very light, right? Because you're lengthening up out of the waist. Good. So you have to find that nice current of energy. Take it forward. That balance, right? There's opposition, there's a reaching down and a rooting down rather, and a rising up that's happening at the same time. And take a breath in here. Exhale, we're going to step it back into our plank. Good. Lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale here, we're going to push back into a child's pose. Let your knees open up a little wider. And just let your heart melt in between the thighs, humbly bowing forward. Beautiful. And then we'll slowly walk ourselves up. And for the apex of our heart, our little heart sequence, as I call it, we're going to come to stand on the knees. Top of the feet are going to be flat. We're going to move towards camel pose. Good. So find a nice long spine here. You're going to bring your hands behind your back. Fingertips are going to face down, like you have your hands in the back pockets that aren't there. Good. Just let the shoulders relax. Shoulder blades are going to draw together, and breathe in. As you exhale, you just drop the head back slightly and kick the hips forward. Now some of us may come here, and it might be enough for you. This pose brings up all sorts of energy. So if it's too much, you could come out just a bit, maybe just keep the head dropped. You're still getting the benefits of the pose as you draw the shoulder blades together and the arms in towards the spine. So if you want to go deeper, you can keep kipping the hips forward, maybe one hand at a time, you reach for your heel. Keeping support of that low back. And if you have a hold of both heels, keep kicking the hips forward and relaxing back. Let's stay here for 2 more. One more breath in. And exhale. And to come out, you're going to take one hand to the low back to support, and the other will follow. And then lift yourself all the way up. And just gently let your seat come back to your heels here. And just let that settle. That probably brought up a lot of energy, right? So just kind of tune into it. And breathe.